Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher. My name is Kathy, and this is Flosstube number 51, and it's a floss tube about cross stitch. If you've been with me for a little while, this is going to be kind of a little bit of a different kind of floss tube video, and you'll understand why in a little bit. But welcome back. I'm glad you're here. It's Saturday, August the 29th, 2020. And it's a kind of a cloudy-ish, doesn't know whether it wants to be sunny day here in Georgia. So it's oh, now see, as soon as I said that, the sun came out. So magic, you know. So anyway, welcome back. It's been a while, I understand, and again, you'll understand in a few minutes why, because I will give you a life update, and I don't know if you want to sit through it. It's not going to be that long. In fact, this video might be a little bit shorter because I got some things to talk about, what's been going on with me. I know that my last video was like in July, early to mid-July. So it's been a little while, and you know, because I usually like to do like 3 weeks. So it's been a lot longer than 3 weeks, and things have happened. So, but we're going to go back before then. So sit back, and it's not really a tale of woe, and I'm not trying to be a bummer, but okay. Back in March, my husband lost his job, and so as of April 1st, he was officially unemployed. So he got to work right away, got to work. I didn't say got a job. He got to work looking for a job, and he treated every single day like he was going to work. Like he'd get up, walk on the treadmill, and sit down. He made like a little office in an extra room, and all of this kind of coincided with the start of the COVID thing. So it was sort of a bummer. Yeah, you know what? It was a bummer. And so he's just been working hard to get a job. And the hard thing, there are two things: COVID, and he's only like 4 years away from retirement. And I think that those two factors have a lot of impact on finding a job. So, okay, so I thought I was retired, and I've been off of work since November happily. Now it's working out just fine. And so just very recently I thought I gotta go find something. So I'm back in the workforce now, and I'm actually working more hours than I did before at my library job, and it's really cut into anything fun. As you well understand, I know a lot of you work full-time and understand that, and I am not full-time, but like I said, I'm working more hours than I have in a long time. So, and it's a very physical job. I'm on my feet constantly. I sit down for a break, and that's it. And the rest of the time I'm on my feet, and I'm not used to that either. So it's been a giant change in our lives. And I know that something's going to happen, something good is going to happen for him sooner or later. I hope it's sooner, but you know, and we're trying to remain positive, and we do have a lot of things to be thankful for. So we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing. And the problem is, for me, is I was not really, during this time of looking for a job and finally getting one, for me, it didn't take that long. And I just kind of put things aside. I put Flosstube aside. I put watching Flosstube aside. There are so many people that I love on Flosstube, so many people that I now consider friends, and I sadly have just had to put that aside because when I get home from work, I am so tired. Oh my goodness. I am so tired and my feet hurt so bad. But yeah, so that's what it's been. Trying not to spend a lot of money on things. Trying not to spend a lot of money on stitching. But I do have a good, one thing I do have to be thankful for is that I have a good stash. And, if I have to buy something, it might be something for a few dollars, like some thread or something. So that is my story, and I don't mean it to be a story of woe. But it's just it's a big change. It's a giant change in our lives when, this has just been thrown at us. And, and especially at our age, we didn't expect anything like this to happen, but things happen. So we just have to kind of just keep going forward with what we're doing, and, and things will work out. When, I don't know, but so that's my life lately. And and there's some nights I don't even want to stitch. I'm tired, and I get home and it's like, oh man. So one thing I am fortunate about is that they had scheduled me for an 8-hour shift twice, and I realized that was just way too much. And I had a discussion with the person that does the scheduling, and they were very kind about accommodating me. So the most I work is 6 hours at a time. So I'm thankful for that too. So, and it's the place I'm working at is a retailer. Let's just say it's a specialty retailer. And so I'm getting used to it, and just kind of keep me in your thoughts and prayers as I do this. So anyway, but the one good thing is during the time that I saw you last and now, I have been doing a lot of stitching. Well, I've been doing some stitching, and I've been trying to keep up with a rotation. So I'm going to do like a little mini WIP parade of what I've been up to. And there's more announcements. Oh, and on my last video, I said that there was going to be a separate video with an announcement. Never happened because of all this. So I'll talk about that a little later after my WIP parade. Okay? All right. So I worked on cardinal points, and it's beautiful. This is my birthday start for this year. I'm doing this on 36 count white linen with the call for colors. And they're beautiful. The colors in this are just beautiful. This is my kind of thing. Very colorful and pretty. And so that's where I am on that. I enjoy this a lot. And it's a big roller frame, which is really good for this project. I'm telling you. I also worked on Turkey Bay. Oh, Cardinal Points is by Long Dog. Yes, let me see. Long Dog samplers. Yes, and it's all Gentle Art threads. So, Turkey Bay, Plum Street, adorable. And I got a little bit more done on that. This is, I'll get my needle minder out of there so you can see the stitching. Starting to work on that boat. And the needle minder's cute because it's a cat in the boat, and the water matches the color of the floss here. Hey, you gotta have some fun sometimes, right? So there it is. And I'm doing this on 20 count even weave. So it's like over 1 on 20. And it's cute. And I did make a few color substitutions, but I don't think very many on that. I also worked on Tortoise in the Hare by Prairie Schooler. I'm doing the big one, this one right here. This is the one I found in my, I found it in the closet. It was like away from my other projects, and I thought, I don't know why I stopped working on it, but there he is. It's turning out so cute. I love it. Those bunnies. And that little grinning tortoise. So cute. And this is also on 20 count even wave. All DMC called for colors. Isn't that cute? That is fun. I'm glad I found it. Sometimes things turn up. Right? I don't know. Maybe you don't lose things. I do. Okay. Then I worked on Rovaris Life Tree or Tree of Life. Not sure which. There it is. It's beautiful. This is the one I saw online. And as soon as I saw it, I said, I have to have it. So I ordered it from Rovaris. And came very quickly and very nice. And this is what I have to. I have completed one section. Look at that. This was a birthday start 2 years ago. And this one I'm doing on 25 count Lugana in the color Potato, which is a really great color. And then what I did was just to antique it a little, I dipped it in tea. And I'm using DMC 815, which I think is my favorite color. Just a deep, deep red. Very cool. So there's that. I just love this. 1/1 on 25. I like it. I also worked on Rosewood Manor's Great Quaker Diamonds. And for some reason I'm having a hard time. I feel like I'm just not making progress on this, and I don't know why. I just feel like since I started it, it's just I'm working on this thing, this one. So I'm thinking that, maybe what I need to do is work on it for a longer time than 3 days. So I usually devote, when I do a rotation, 3 days on a project. So maybe this is one that just needs more time put into it every time I take it out. So, but it is coming along, and I do have a lot more done on this piece. And I think as soon as I get away from this and start working on something out here, maybe it'll feel like I'm making more progress. And those will be quicker because this is the biggest motif. So it just feels like it's taking forever. But I think that what is this? Let me see what, I don't know what the fabric is that I'm doing this on. Am I doing it? It's 32, and I think it's just called flax linen. When I took it to a cross stitch shop, and the ladies there said, well, what colors, because whatever I said, I don't know what to get. And they said, what colors are in it? And said, oh, it's multicolored. They said, flax, it goes with everything, and it looks really good when you put multicolors on it. So there it is. So anyway, yep. So that's happy. Okay. And I also worked on Gathering Basket by Blackbird Designs. And there he is. He's so cute. See? Gathering Basket. And this one I'm doing on, it's 28 count Jubilee fabric. And it's by Sugar Maple Designs. And I'm pretty sure that the color is Rendezvous. It's really cool. It's like almost like a coppery, bluish green with sort of a copper in it. But he's coming along really nicely. And I really do like the colors in this. I'm using pretty much the called for. I think I had to change the brown. But it's really, really close to what it was called for. I also I know for a fact, I'm one stitch over with these letters. They're staying like that. But this is cute. This is turning out really good. His basket, I think, is specialty stitches. So I'll work on that last. We'll see how I do with it. So that's pretty cool. This is kind of like a WIP parade. It is not. all of my WIPs. I think I have like 20, last time we counted it was like 23 WIPs. So that's not too bad. I don't know. Angel of Divinity stocking by Dimensions. This is one, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know that this one I found, I knew I had it. It was a UFO, and I don't know what my mental block was with this one, but when I took it out and I showed it on Flosstube, a lot of people were saying, "Yeah, you need to finish that," and I thought, you know what? I have probably the most difficult part done, so why not? So there she is, and this is the section I am working on. The lamb is just, he's got a lot going on in him, but again, I'm about halfway done with him. So what I started to do is work on this part, which is probably like ice or water. It represents, it's just like a blue, a lot of half stitches. And there's this part that I had worked on before. I'm sorry, I didn't iron any of this, and it's okay though. So I'm going to just go ahead and flip it up like this, and you can see what is going on. So there it is. You know, I figure if I skip around, if I get really tired of working on one section, I can go somewhere else and work on that, and that's exactly what I started to do. So I have a start, and this is my only real stash acquisition as of late, and it's really good. It has some things in here I'm gonna like stitching, but I decided to go ahead and do this one, which is Cat O' Lantern by Luminous Fiber Arts, and it's so cute. As soon as I saw it, I said I've got to do this. And this has been my, I don't know, I'm gonna call it my comfort piece. And here he is. So cute. This is the one that if I have time before I have to go to work, I can pick it up real quick. I don't have to do a lot of things, you know. It's pretty basic. There aren't a whole lot of colors in it. There's not a lot of ways to get mixed up. So it's something I can keep out and just pick up real fast and work on. And that's this. I've been working on this for like 2 weeks. Not straight, because as you well know, I have not been stitching every single day. So I do plan to get back to that. I plan to, as I kind of adjust to, I think adjusting to a new schedule is hard for me, and it always has been. And especially this, because I did not expect it. And I just think that this is just, it's hard to adjust. And so as I do, I can probably figure out times when I can stitch and get a few things done and work on him. I'm stitching this on 32 count under the sea fabrics, and I believe the color is Harvest Moon, and I've had this for a long time, and it's a lot. It looks really kind of peachy in here, but it really is an orangey model. It's very subtle modeling, orangey, like dark. It's not dark, but it looks really peachy here. But it's a good backdrop for all the colors in the chart. So yay. Okay, so that's what I've been working on, which it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, and it's gonna get better. And my floss tubing is gonna get better, and my floss tube watching is gonna get better. It has to. I just have to adjust mentally and physically. So if you have any advice for me for adjusting to some very new situations, let me know, and I will take any advice. Okay, now, the thing that I was going to announce in a separate video, I never did. I've been planning since late last year to open an Etsy store. And what I wanted to do is make things for stitchers. And so I got some advice from somebody who is very, very kind, and she helped me answered some questions. She knows who she is, and thank you. And I went ahead and opened it. Now going back to work, it didn't quite derail this idea, but it's really slowed it down to the point where at one point I considered just closing it up and forgetting it because I thought it would be too much. But as I'm going along, I'm thinking maybe I can do this and figure out, when I can work on things, because all my things, or most of them, are handmade. And so I have to take the time to make the things and then list them on Etsy. And then, of course, I've had some sales, and which, if you're watching and you have bought from me, thank you so much. But, okay, first I'll tell you, my store's name is Crafty Cat Stitcher. Easy. I sat there and I kind of went through different names, and some of them were taken, and other things sounded like they wouldn't work. And so I decided just to call myself Crafty Cat Stitcher, because why not? I mean, it's all together with my Flosstube. So the things I do, I'll show you first. I do needle minders. This is what I've got in the shop at the moment. These are little scarab glass pieces that are, actually they're vintage, and so they make really nice little needle minders. Then I have a few little Halloween ones and a swan. So those are the needle minders I have right now. And as I said, as I go on, I will be adding more things. My husband actually has an offering in there, and it's a scissor holder. And it's actually from reclaimed wood from a cabinet. So it's really different looking, but it's really great because this one's not going to fall over. He has made some in the past that are pretty tall and narrow, and they fall over a lot. So I told him, I said, okay, think about your design. Put a little bit of a base on the bottom. So there it is. Okay. I'm not going to show you every single thing I have in here. I'm just going to show you a sampling of what I have. I'm doing some thread keeps, which I really like making these because you can get really, really creative. So this is one that I have in the shop. It's just got a little bird with some little charms and a little charm and a bead. That's one. And here's another one. This one it's just got a glittery design in it with a bead and a bobbin charm. Let me find something else that's really different. Here's one. This one has a really large motif on it. It's got kind of a glittery flower and scissors, charm, and a bead. So those are my little thread keeps. Like I said, not all of them. Take a look and see in my shop. If you're interested, I'm not doing this to sell things. I just want to show you what I'm doing. And I've got some scissor fobs, and this one's one of my favorites. It's a ladybug one. There's the ladybug with a flower on the end. There's one. And I have one that's a little different. It's just a beaded, got pink and silver beads with a little sewing machine charm on the bottom. See, stuff like that. This is what I'm making. Oh, I think this is my favorite. It's a glittery silver with snowflake bead and a snowflake charm, So there will be more coming in. I'll be doing more of those. People seem to like them. I've got a turquoise scissor fob with a key. So, okay. I also have some notions bags that I like to make. And I'm trying to find really cool fabrics. This one's got little bugs and insects, and it's got some really cool fabric on the inside. I'm trying to really find, yeah, that's my thing, looking for some cool fabrics. And each one I put a little charm on. So that one's got like a little flower on it. This one's cute. This one's got like old paper dolls. Oh, this is vintage fabric, which I thought was really neat to find. And I put some red paisley on the inside. And we've got some scissors on this one. Here's one with some little Asian girls, which are so adorable. I just love this fabric. It's just so cute. And the inside is polka dots. And goes with the outside real well. And it's got a little heart charm on it. So cute. So anyway, that is my Etsy shop. Okay, so if you're interested, or if you know somebody who is interested in things like that, who wants, want to buy things like that, just Crafty Cat Stitcher on Etsy, and I'll put the link below. So thanks for looking. That's my thing. I am, so far I've been keeping up really well with shipping and I've had about 11 sales, which is a good start for me. So I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but like I said, I'm just starting, and I am putting effort into it, and we'll see what happens. So, okay. Now, because I am so grateful for all of you and all of my subscribers, and please consider subscribing. I'm going to do giveaway. In fact, I'm going to do 2 giveaways today, because I am so grateful for you and for everything that I've learned and all the friends I've made in this community. So, and I haven't been here in a while, so I think I need to do a little something for you. So I'm going to have 2 charts that I'm giving away. And one of them is Blackbird Designs Light Upon the Lawn. And I stitched this one. And it's hanging in my craft room. So, and it's very beautiful. So that's one. And then I've got Candy Corn of Mischief. And the chart is attached to it. That's all that's there. It came as a kit, but there's not enough left of anything. Now you can adapt these. It gives you the DMC colors. So you could do this. A friend of mine said she's going to do it on black. And I thought, oh, that would look so good. I did it on the called for beigey tan linen. It was really it was a real coarse linen. But I did that. I still need to do something with it in the way of finishing. So, all right. So here's the deal. You have to be 18, at least 18, for me to be able to ship this to you, for me to have your address. I would love it if you were a subscriber. That just makes everything better. And I have to have a way to get in touch with you. So, normally what I do is I comment on your comment and then hope for the best to get your email address. So kind of be checking back and seeing if you won. Okay, I'm going to give this about 3 weeks, so you have plenty of time to enter. If you would like Light Upon the Lawn, just say light. Or you could say, I would like Light Upon the Lawn. Oh, don't mention giveaway. Okay, and this one, all you got to do is say candy corn. This is one, and we're heading into September. You could get this done before, even 3 weeks from now, if you started it, you could probably get it done before Halloween. So, there it is. So, light or Light Upon the Lawn, candy corn. Okay, so those are my giveaways. I am so glad that you could be with me today and listen to what I hope was not a tale of woe. It might have sounded a little bit like it, but I didn't mean it to be. I just want to let you know what's going on, because some of you have been with me for all the 3 years I've been here on Flosstube, and I just want to know how much I appreciate you, and everything all the comments you've given me and all the encouragement for everything, me being here. So that is all for today. Think about the giveaway. I'm going to give those away in about 3 weeks. And I hope that you have a great week coming up this next week. Think about me in my little adjustment phase of my life. And I'll see you next time. I'll be back. So happy stitching. See you soon. Bye.